Can Michael Christopher hold on for the championship? And it looks like he'll do it. Michael Christopher, the race winner here at Talladega. Off of turn 4, Harry Grindell gonna take the win here in Texas. But here comes Blake Giglio. Across the line, off turn 4 to win his first Cup Series championship. Good call, guys. Good call.
Lucas, nobody can hear you.
I got it. Thanks,
money on the line, so he's going try hard tonight.
Thanks, Cliff. Well,
Cliff,
nobody
I'm
heard me
offended
there.
you're not in
I haven't done
chat.
that in a while. Had everything muted. My fault, guys. All right, welcome out to the Clash. I've already been through this, but all right, the Clash tonight. Michael Christopher taking home the pole. Last season, season 6 in the Gen 4 cars.
It feels good to be back.
He started the pole at Daytona and doing it once again here at the Clash to start off season 7.
Sir.
Obviously, this is not points racing, but
I spotted here once, so it's good to be back as well.
Just think how much we time traveled. Last season we were in 2007. Now we're in 2024. Amazing.
alrighty. Everybody getting lined up. We'll go over our grid for tonight's race. Michael Christopher starts on the pole. 49.456 at the last second, 2 thousandths faster than our outside pole sitter Patrick O'Keefe in that 92 car. Travis Cometta going to start in 3rd here tonight. 2nd row. His outside Garrett Boyd in 38, making hers first start in a Cup Series race. Andrew Beach going to start in 5th tonight. Davis Greenwald his outside in 6th. Jesse J. Jones in 7th. Dave Hoisman his outside in 8th. On to our 5th row. Blake Giglio going to start 9th tonight. His outside his teammate Thomas Dill. Cliff Mullins is going to start 11th in the 37. Ace Johnson in 12th in the 33. Jonathan Raines is going to start in 13th, 5 car. Quinn Newton in 14th in the 88. Andrew Griesbaum going to start in 15th. His outside is John Neckrich in the 66. And rounding out the rest of our field, Nick Leo going to start in 17th, one of our final 4 drivers last season. And Harry Grindell, our season 5 champion, going to start in 18th. And our final 10th row, Daniel Llewellyn in the 23 car in 19th, and Jake Lawrence also making his first Cup Series start in 20th. So a few rookies out here tonight, a few champions. Very mixed bag of drivers out here tonight. But it's sure to be a good show. Welcome everybody out to CTC RN once again. Excited to have everybody in here for another season of CTC Cup Series Racing. We'll get it all started here at Old Daytona. And pace car gonna roll off. Michael Christopher takes us to the green.
Green flag, green flag.
And the green flag is in the air. Already some moves being made. 38 and the 20 jump down to the low line. The 92 just stuck on that outside lane. Falling back to the 97. He's going to need a good push. Michael Christopher out to a staggering lead already, getting good pushes from Travis Cremetta in the 77. Top lane just fighting to stay relevant. Look a little bit more organized now. Gonna try to make a push back to the front. And completing lap number 1 under green, Michael Christopher leads the first lap of the Clash. And into turn 1 for the second time tonight under green. Christopher, Scrimetta, Greenwell, your top 3. Now side by side for 4th. Andrew Beach on the inside. Garrett Boyd on his outside. And Blake Giglio up to 6th, making some moves. Looks like the 92 and the 55 jumped down to the inside after that less than desirable start for the outside lane. I'm sure they're a little frustrated with that. And lap number 2 completed. Inside lane still holding strong. Garrett Boyd getting a push from Blake Giglio. Giglio pushing really good right now. He's sending that outside lane to the front. Oh, Mike Christopher goes up to block. Big moves from the 22 car. See, like I said, he got the pole last year, won one of the duels, and started on pole for the Daytona race, and led a lot of laps in the Daytona race, so he is very good at these super speedways. Mike Chris definitely one to watch out for. Blake always good at these super speedways as well, I will say, but sometimes he gets a little too spicy with the pushes, and that can cost him and everybody around him. So when he's good, but you just got to make sure he doesn't go over the line. Down the backstretch, still green. Already a great start to this 30-lap Clash race. That outside lane is just struggling to get anything going, though. Blake got into the front shortly, but I mean, Mike Chris just went up there to block and kind of killed their momentum. Ooh, Blake to the outside again. No help. Got his teammate coming up there in the Artemis car, but it's going to take him a bit. There's Thomas Dilgun, Blake's rear bumper. Those two going to try to make him out to the front with help from Quinn Newton. Looks like the 68, I think. Yeah, it's a 68 car. 33, a bunch of Artemis cars lined up on that outside lane. Looks like Llewellyn lost the pack somehow. Not sure how that happened. Only car out of the pack so far. So he's going to be hoping for a caution to get back up there with those guys. No damage to that car, so maybe he started from the pits on accident. I'm not sure. Big blocks made up front. Giglio on the outside wall. Contact made with the 53. The 53 goes around along with the 37, and the caution is out. Massive wreck on the backstretch, and it all started with a block from the 22 car. I swear that was not Cliff, that was Andrew Beach. I saw the red and yellow car and I thought it was Cliff.
I'm not being hurt.
So got some damage for these cars right now. The 68 with heavy front end damage.
You gotta protect that $10, right?
So let's take a look back at what happened right there. We're gonna look at the 22 Michael Christopher leading the race, goes up for a huge block on the 16 again. This time it was a little late. 16 did not lift. The 53 was up his rear end as well and sets the rest of the field off. Back it up again. We'll go on board with the 68 car. Just nowhere to go. Heavy front end damage on the 68 at Griesbaum. Unfortunate start to the Clash for Andrew. Back it up one more time. I think the other Andrew gets involved as well. Oh yeah, he gets a bump from behind, completely unrelated. Makes a good save though, gets back on track. Alright, let's go back live, see if anybody's going down pit road, and they are. I think they were slightly short on fuel, so... I'm sorry, nope, 12th on back, head down pit road. Everybody else stays out. So probably some damage repair for all these guys. I can get a good camera, I'm sorry about that, there we go. Here's your race off pit road. Thomas Dilg with fuel only and a fast repair, I'm guessing. Llewellyn comes off in 13th. Mullins 14th. Lawrence 15th.
Ally number 8.
Looks like Andrew Beach 16th. Griesbaum 17th. Brindell 18th. Rains 19th. And Giglio coming off in 20th, doing some optional repair. I would assume because he was in pit lane for 41 seconds, or his pit box 41 seconds. So definitely not a quick repair for Blake. Maybe just some minimal damage, getting it all fixed. And that leaves Garrett Boyd in the lead. So leading some of his first laps here in a Cup Series race. Obviously with it being the Clash, not point scoring. So he's going to have to do it all over again in the next couple weeks at the duels and Daytona, but still, definitely make you feel good showing your speed early. Should get the 1 to green signal this time by. Nobody getting black flags yet. Think. Make sure. Yeah, we're good. Alright, we're gonna go green on lap 10. Next time by. For our first caution of the Clash. For a big block by the 22 car, who'd have thought?
Beach.
Real life NASCAR.
Things.
iRacing, what's the difference? I know Mike Chris, I mean, he saw him and Blake go way back, so I think he just saw that 16 coming up front and wanted to make sure he stayed behind him.
It was just shadow drop this week.
Alright, so obviously no retirements yet. Everybody's got a fast repair, and with only having 1 wreck, shouldn't be anybody out yet. So everybody's out there on the lead lap with the pack. We'll get back to racing. Looks like Griesbaum has used his fast repair, as well as the 53 of Thomas Dilg. But looks like everybody else still has theirs in the bank. So those two are going to be on high alert, trying to stay out of trouble, and the rest of this field got a backup plan. So we'll see how that goes. We'll get back to green flag racing. Garrett Boyd leading us to the green. Green flag back in the air. Gonna have Dave Hoytsma and Travis Coretta behind him. Pushing outside is Michael Christopher, Quinn Newton, and Davis Greenwell. Now the 88 and the 22 right there, those are teammates. So they're going to be working really well together. And it looks like they are. The outside lane with a good run. Inside is having some trouble right now, but those 3 from the outside lane jump down to the bottom. They know it's been strong all race. They want to be there on that bottom lane. over to the middle. Gets it back in line. It looks like, oh, good race to the line right there. Neckrich gonna lead that lap. He gets the front. Good push from Patrick O'Keefe in the 92. Daniel Llewellyn up there as well. O'Keefe makes a big move to the bottom lane, gets in front of the 22. And the 23, oh, the 33 hard on the outside wall. Caution is out.
God damn it, I'm sorry.
Massive wreck to 33. Huge impact to the outside wall. Looks like Cliff Mullins also involved. Harry Rundell spun out, but the car looks okay. But these two, the 33 and the 37, their entire front ends are torn off. W3 may have a blown engine right here. We'll see what happened. That was a massive wreck. Alright, we're looking at the 33 blue Ford Mustang in the bottom lane.
Pace car's middle back for entering 3.
Oh, just a bump from the 55 gets him out of shape, and he goes up into the 37, the 70. 68 gets tagged, but his car's okay.
The 33 24 seconds behind me here.
Trying to get to it, trying to get to it.
Thank you, love you a lot.
And the 33's engine blows right there, so he's gonna have to tow to pit road. Bunch of other drivers come to pit road right now. Trying to catch all of them. There we go. Giglio gonna come out first.
Sorry if I'm swerving and watching wrestling.
Watching
Quinn
wrestling.
Newton says he's watching wrestling.
Yeah, man.
Is it good this week, Quinn?
Okada and Eddie Kingston was a banger, I thought.
How's my favorite wrestler, Stone Cold?
Hell yeah, brother.
What?
Let's see if we can talk with somebody here. Those involved. Cliff took a pretty nasty hit. Let's see what he's got to say. Hey Cliff, it's Lucas. Got me?
Yep.
Well, man, you were involved in a pretty nasty wreck there on that caution. What'd you see from your point of view?
Inside line kept checking up, so I went to the outside to actually move forward a little bit, and car in my windshield. So not all that I could have done there. I was just going, and then next thing I know, there he was.
Yeah, it was definitely tore your car up. Guessing you used the fast repair right there.
Yeah, I had to go and burn that up. So 13 laps into a 30-lap race.
Gotcha. Well, what you gonna be doing from here on forward, knowing you don't got any second chances?
Send it. It doesn't matter. It's a class. It's just go for it.
That's what I like to hear, man. Well, real quick, one more question. What's the racing been out there? I've seen the outside lane kind of struggling. Is that what you're seeing?
I've been stuck in the bottom. Me and Andrew were kind of right up there, about fourth or fifth in line, it just seemed like the inside kept checking up. And we kind of got freight train on the outside there, but then once everybody went down below, then that's when the outside kind of fell apart.
I want me some later.
I got you, man. Well, good luck out there. Take home that $10. You got another half a race to go.
10-4.
Hey, Jonathan, you're blinking a little bit.
You'll find your shit. There it is. All right. This is why we do the preseason races and the Clash, because I get all the problems ironed out that I have in these. All right, Patrick O'Keefe out front, gonna lead us to the green on this caution.
I agree. We should call it.
For our second caution of the night, we're doing green this time by
Red flag.
another half a race to go. Gonna go starting on lap 15.
Unfortunately, we're not halfway. We'll
16 laps to go when we go back green flag racing.
God damn it.
Good racing out there so far.
I believe you know
See if
you
we
can
can
find
keep it
me
up.
in 2 hours. What?
Everybody in the club getting tips today.
Figured I'd leave voice chat on for this week.
That's funny because it's not actually raining.
These guys, I don't know what they're
45
talking
minutes
about sometimes. But here we go. Pace car's off.
Don't let Gabriel Truesdale know that.
92 going to get on the gas. We're green flag racing once again.
Or Neo.
Yeah, he wouldn't hear it anyway.
Outside lane with a good start. This camera is nowhere near turn 1. I don't know why it's labeled that. The 5 car kind of caught the apron right there. Lucky to not cause any problems with that, but the 92, good pushes from the 38, the outside lane prevailing right now. And you see kind of straddling the lane, seeing who's going to get that run. You want to make sure you're in front of it to block it. And he does. He stays on the outside. 88 just not getting to the 22's bumper like he needs to.
You're a rat.
And
You know that?
it's all about, you know, the third and fourth car play a huge role in this package. And both lanes pretty broken up right now.
Quit smaller. The rat fucking bastard going 3 wide up the middle.
92 going to try to block up top. The 38 leaves him out.
I have no idea how.
Kind of gets in the
anyone
wall
survived.
right there. The 92 forced to go down to the bottom.
I thought you were talking to me because
And now we're going to get some pushes from the 97. And Garrett Boyd in the 38
You the Freebird
takes
solo.
over the lead with pushes from the 69 and Nick Leo. Leo went, amazing pushes right there, but he goes to the bottom. The 37 goes with him. Great racing going on up front right now. 38 still out front. Now the 16 behind him. And the 69 and the 37 trying to make the inside lane work. 33 Ace Johnson, I'm sorry. I did not look what ended up happening to him under caution. He did have to tow that car, but comes back out. Now he's going to be 2 laps down. Hopefully we'll be able to tag along with the pack. He's the only car a lap down, so if he gets 2 cautions consecutively, he should be able to get the 2 lucky dogs and get back into the lap. But he's going to need 2 cautions at least to make that work. Giglio leaves the 38 out. Now the 70 jumps down with the 38. And the 55 goes with them as well. A lot of lane changing going on. These guys, I mean, they make a run up to the front and then somebody in the outside lane will jump out or vice versa. Oh, wrecking in the back. I think that was Andrew Beach. He spins down to the inside, but he saves it. Oh no, the car got out of shape.
Whoever that just killed coming back up.
And the caution is out. Oh, and the 20 down into the 33, I think. And the 33's night is over. That car is destroyed.
I'm so sorry to whoever that was.
Oh man. Beach, I mean, he had it saved. And then the car just whipped right at him, it looked like. Caution number 3. That is unfortunate.
Dave, that's not your fault. That was
See if we can go back and
that was
see
a
what
massive
happened.
stack up in front. there was no time for me to react because I was already right up on Mike, and then you were right there up on me.
You see Andrew Beach in the red and yellow 71, in the outside lane.
Checking up middle back.
Drives into the corner, big check up in front, 22 in the 5. Somehow
Harry, the
Beach saves it,
38 teammate.
but as he's rejoining the track, the car snap
I know.
oversteers to the right and up into the 20,
What?
who had nowhere to go.
The 38 is a teammate.
On board with the 20,
Okay, sounded
or
like you
the,
said
yeah, the 20 car.
I was wondering what the hell that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, I was listening to the podcast.
Thought he had it
and I
missed.
remember that he said that people have to stay
Slowed
with
up
the
and
jet.
everything, and then problems.
So speeding with your chest?
I don't have a comment for that.
Sounds like something from Cleveland.
And he
Sounds
did have
like
a
I
fast
need to
repair,
pay
so he
each
takes
a
it,
visit.
and he'll be back on his merry way.
We are not doing
Ace
it.
Johnson, like I said, he is out of fast repairs, so he's going to have to try to fix that car, but I don't think there's going to be any fixing
You
it
know what that is.
in enough time.
I don't, but
And then the other car that was involved, Andrew Beach, he has a fast repair left, but that car does not have too much damage, so I think he's going to take some optional repairs here and get it back out on track. A lot of rear end damage, but the front end looks okay. Lap 20, 3 cautions. A lot of drivers having to take a fast repair at this point. So current drivers with no fast repairs left going to be Cliff Mullins, Thomas Dilg, Andrew Griesbaum, Andrew Beach, Davis Greenwell, and Ace Johnson. And Blake Giglio now resumes the race lead. I am so glad I just muted Brace Chat. These guys are getting crazy. Alright, coming to 1 to green right here. Driver's going to resume their lanes. Don't choose cone. It looks like Blake just took the top, but there's no lane choice. Hey Blake, there's no lane choice. You got to take the bottom. Alrighty, gonna be going green with 9 laps to go here in the clash. There are unlimited green-white checkers. I hope we don't have to use a bunch of them. I hope we just stand under green, but that'd be nice. I mean, that, you know. If anybody remembers, last season's Season 6 Daytona race ended under caution, but we did not have green-white. We had 1 green-white checker available last season. This year, unlimited, to kind of go with the next-gen sort of deal. Hope that doesn't bite me in the rear, but we'll see. See if everybody can behave themselves. Give us a good finish. Also, want to apologize. I know the number readability on the tower is not great. Should have that fixed for next week. But here we go. Green flag back in the air. Giglio gets us restarted. And he goes before the green, which is not an advisable strategy on a super speedway. You build up a big gap to the cars behind, and then they generate a run and go right around you, just like Travis is doing, and Blake puts him in the wall. We're wrecking. So everybody saves it. iRacing decides not to throw a yellow. And that jumbles up the entire field. Harry Grindel now making a move for the lead on the inside of Nick Leo. And Grindel now just lost his run. Oh, we're wrecking again. There's a big wreck. Caution's out. Fourth caution of the night. That was a rough yellow. A lot of wrecked race cars. We'll go back and look at that in just a moment. Let's take a look at what happened right there. So we'll go from the green flag coming out. It's going to start up here with Blake Giglio. Jumps up high in front of Travis. I mean, it's a pretty aggressive block right there. Those two slide down to the inside. I think that's the 66 as well. Yeah, so the 66 and the 77 slide down. And then we keep going. Everybody saves it pretty much. Speed it up a little bit right here. Round to turn 4. Field comes through the tri-oval. And the 23 just kind of comes down on the 5. And that triggers a whole wreck. 5 car heavy damage, 23. I think that's the 8 of Jake Lawrence with heavy front end damage. Can't tell, there's one more car. I think that's the 20 car, got a lick of it. So, massive wreck and kind of just, you know, not non-spatial awareness from a lot of drivers on that one. Here we're going to pull in Scrumetta and see what he has to say about that wreck. Hey Travis, Lucas, got me?
Yeah.
Hey man, well, had a great restart on that one. Tried to make the move to the outside of the 16. It looks like he just kind of came up into you. What did you see?
Yeah, that's basically what I saw. I've had a big run, and all of a sudden I was in the wall, so I really don't know what he was thinking there. I
Yeah, well,
didn't see the replay yet, but like from what I saw in the car, it was a pretty bad block.
yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great, I can tell you that. But looks like you took the fast repair. Gonna come back out here. What are you gonna try to do to get back up to the front here?
I ain't lifting till I see Jesus or the checkered flag, so.
I gotcha. All right. Well, good luck, man.
Okay.
All right, that was Travis Scrimmetta. In the 77, but our leader right here is going to be the 69 of Nick Leo. And another one of those guys, I mean, like I said at the start of the show, Nick Leo, one of our Final Four drivers last season. But he also, if anybody remembers, ran up front a lot of that Daytona race. I wouldn't be surprised if he led a majority of that race. All right, 1 lap to green. Gonna have 4 laps to go when we take the green flag again. So I apologize for the silence, just kind of listening on race chat. These drivers not getting spicy. They're not getting they're just kind of, they're messing around. That's not what you want to hear with 4 laps to go at Daytona. But here we go. Let's try it out. Hopefully for the last time, pace car going to pull off. Nick Leo taking us to the green. Leo waits to the green. I think that's the more advisable strategy. Looks like the 37 had a blink there for a second. And he blinks again. And Cliff Mullins having some issues right here on the restart. But these two up front getting good pushes. The 70 pushing the 16, the 22 pushing the 69. That inside lane is really formed up. Wouldn't be surprised if they get a good run into turn 3 right here. Oh, bit of a block. I think that was the 92 moved up in front of the 66. Didn't work out. Now the outside lane looking pretty formed up. These guys are all over the place. This bumpy Daytona is kicking their butt. Giglio moves to the bottom. Not sure if he got forced down there, but Grindel moves to his outside, side drafts him backwards. And oh man, that got sketchy on the bottom. 69 and the 22 had to lift a lot. Drivers in the outside wall. Looks like Quinn Newton tagged the outside wall. But Grindel still out front. Giglio now with a push from the 69. Cliff Mullins and Harry Grindel, teammates. Team low time up top. Trying to make it work. 3 laps to go. 2 at the line. Who is going to take home the win here at the Clash? Giglio. Noses out in front into turn 3. The question is, I mean, if one of these drivers clears, if that second driver in line clears, are they going to move out of line and trust somebody else to push, or are they going to stick with this guy in front? I think for these super speedway races, you want to be second lane inside. That's your best chance at winning, maybe third. But Giglio tagged the apron right there. And the outside, again, is getting really out of shape. Down the backstretch they go. 2 laps to go. Giglio, huge push from the 69. Thought about taking it 3 wide right there. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over my words, but here we go. White flag. Will they make it? Barney is holding the white flag in his hands, waiting to wave it, and he's waving it across the line. White flag in the air. We're going to finish this time by. Grindel leads at the stripe. Will he lead the next time by? Cliff Mullins, good push for Grindel. Dave Hoytsma, third in line on that outside lane. Blake Giglio and Nick Leo just falling back on that inside. Grindel blocks to the bottom. Oh, the 77 wrecked on the outside. We stay green. The 92 involved, the 20 involved. They're still wrecking. The 16 to the outside. The 70 has no help. Now what does the 69 do? Nick Leo trying to make a move around Blake Giglio. Oh, they're wrecking behind him. Everybody's in it. Jonathan Rains and Giglio are really the only cars surviving. Blake Giglio across the line. Jonathan Rains has nothing for him. Blake Giglio wins the clash. Rains second, Dilg third, Lawrence fourth, Andrew Beechin fifth. What a finish. Sounds like we're still wrecking across the line. A lot of drivers not making it to the finish line. Giglio, winner of the clash. And I know that's going to be a controversial finish. I don't think it's going to be controversial for Blake. He did everything he needed to, but everybody behind him definitely had some issues there. A lot of burnouts going on. All right. See if we can get an interview with our top 3. It looks like third place. Going to be that 53 car of Thomas Dilg. Thomas, what's up, man?
Not much. I mean, that was crazy. I was like P15.
Yeah, we're looking at the replay right now coming to the white. You're way back there, and you got through that mess, took home third. Obviously not taking home the win in the clash, but man, that's got to feel good for the start of the season.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm really just happy that one of the Artemis boys got the win. I mean, Blake's dominant everywhere, so kind of expected him to win it.
I got you, man. Well, he threw some aggressive moves today, so I wasn't sure if he was going to make it there, but he got it done, and you guys are all working together pretty well. But it's good to see you guys up there, 2 of the top 3. You got anybody you want to shout out for the awesome run tonight?
I really just want to shout out Artemis Esports, NordVPN, Mark for getting these amazing paint schemes together. Same with Travis, both from Artemis. Yeah, that's it.
Man, well, thanks for talking to us, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, that was Thomas Dilg in the 53, taking it home third here in the clash. Now we'll get a word with our second place finisher in the 5, Jonathan Rains. What's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Took home second there in that craziness on that last lap. What was it like from your point of view? And congrats on the second, man.
Oh, thank you, man. It was, as I said, it was craziness. I don't really know how I got up there. I was P15. I was just kind of like, I knew that I was really good on that top side, though. I was like, okay, if I want to be anywhere, like that top side's exactly where I need to be. And luckily for me, the seas just parted, and I don't know really how I got up to even fifth at that final place. But I was like, all right. Unfortunately, I was trying to give that 70 a little bit of a shot, trying to get him up back through there. Unfortunately, kind of hooked him, caused a big melee, but I pulled out second, and I'll take it. I mean, great racing. I had a lot of fun doing this. Big thanks to my team, Triple J, Advent Health. Not even my sponsor, but I just want to say Advent Health because it's fun. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. This was awesome. This was the most fun thing I've ever had in a league race. So, yeah, I can't wait for the 500. It's going to be great.
Heck yeah, man. I'm glad you had fun. Appreciate you talking to us. Congrats on the second. We'll see you next week.
See you next week, y'all.
That was Jonathan Rains in the 5, taking it home second, and he had a lot of fun. And that's what it's all about, man. And we'll talk with another driver here. I'm sure had fun as well, taking home that win. Blake Giglio in the 16. What's up?
How's it going?
Hey, man, taking home the win in the Clash. Starting off your season strong. Last season's champion. I mean, I don't know how many you've won in a row, really, at this point. So.
Yeah, I forgot, man. Yeah.
Well, that last lap, I didn't think you were going to pull it off, man. I mean, we were coming down the backstretch. Those guys had some huge runs on you, and then they just kind of wrecked each other.
Yeah, it worked out really good, actually. I got there pushed. I think it was Nick Leo that was pushing me really good, so shout out to him. I saw the top three, kind of Cliff, Harry, and someone else there got a little unstacked, and then I got a big run. Got up there, got above Harry, and then it was just kind of on from there. So the 5-car blinked out on me there at the end. He agreed that if he didn't blink, I think he would have had me because I had no idea where he was. So I blocked, and I had no idea where he was when he was blinking. So I think if he wasn't blinking, he would have had me there. And yeah.
Absolutely, man. Well, gonna get a nice. I don't know what president's on the $10 bill, but you're getting one of those. So that'll be nice for you to start the season. Put that into the car fund, I guess. I don't know what.
Yeah, more like my double McChickens with the freaking large Coke. I think that's kind of what we're gonna be rocking with.
There you go. Getting fueled up. Sponsored by McDonald's. No, not really.
No, never.
All right. Well, you want to shout anybody out for the win?
Yeah, shout out to Mike Chris. He thought he killed me earlier in the race. I don't know how. The blocks in this car. Before I get all my shout out, they're a little weird because when I got blocked by Mike Chris, I hit his bumper and it sent me straight up to the wall, right? And then when I blocked Travis, it seems like when I blocked him, it hit him up into the wall. So I'm kind of curious if it's like not exactly lining up and it's just dragging, like, you know what I mean, like throwing each other across or something. But I do apologize to Travis, or I have to watch the replay. So I just want to get that out of the way. But I'm Mr. Unlimited, so shout out to Travis. Shout out to the guys at Artemis. We all did a great job tonight. Thomas for getting P3 and all the other teammates out there. CTC, obviously, you for broadcasting, everyone that gets this league going, and hoping that we can continue this momentum onto the duels and eventually Daytona.
Absolutely, man. Well, congrats on the win. Appreciate you talking to us, and we'll see you next week for the duels.
Thank you.
That's Blake in the 16, taking home the win, and I want to go and look back at that final lap because we did not catch a lot of it. I apologize for that. See if we can back it up quickly to it. Taking forever, I apologize. A lot of incidents to come through from that last lap. All right, so here is the white flag. See if we can get it from a blunt view. Every driver was running, I think, except for the 33, who got taken out several laps prior, but every other car, I think 19 cars total, took the white flag with the pack, but the 16 way out of shape from the 69 right there, and then I think we have a wreck towards the back of the field. Yeah, this was not the white flag. I'm sorry. That must have been 2 to go. So here comes the white flag. I'm surprised nobody wrecked on that first lap. Brindell led that lap, and he fell back all the way to 17th in the final standings. Here it comes. I think we're going to have a wreck around the middle of the pack. Yeah, the 77 off the nose of the 66, it looks like. 88 involved, 92, 38, 20. And then up front, 69 makes the move to the outside. And then I think, yeah, the 70 catches the apron. The 5, I mean, it's last lap. I don't think he lifted for it. And turned the 70 up into the rest of them. And the 5, I mean, Blake said he couldn't see him, so he couldn't block him. But, I mean, he made a pretty good block right there. So there's your finish. Hope everybody enjoyed it. We'll get the results up on screen. Or not. What? No results? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, we'll go off the ticker since the results don't want to work. There you go. Blake Giglio taking home the win. Jonathan Rain second. Thomas Dilk third. Jake Lawrence taking home a fourth after getting involved in that incident about halfway through the race. So good comeback there for Jake. Andrew Beach as well. A good comeback. Takes home fifth. Top 5. Andrew Griesbaum 6th. Travis Grumetta 7th. Jesse J. Jones in 8th. Davis Greenwald 9th. John Neckrich taking home the top 10. Patrick O'Keefe in 11th. Garrett Boyd 12th, Daniel Llewellyn 13th, Michael Christopher 14th, Quinn Newton 15th, Dave Hoytsma 16th, Harry Rundell in 17th, Nick Leo in 18th, Cliff Mullins 19th, and Ace Johnson, our only car to not finish on the lead lap. It's not a diss, I'm sorry, that sounds bad. Ace Johnson, I mean, he got so unlucky, got taken out about 8 laps before the checkered flag, but he ran a great race, but he's going to take home 20th here today, and that's all your drivers, all the results for the Clash. Congrats to Blake on the win. I hope you all enjoyed. We'll be right back here in Daytona for New Daytona next week at this same time for the duels, Duel 1A and Duel 2. We should also be live for qualifying. I'll keep everybody updated on that. I'm not sure if we're going to have the scheduling to do that, but if we do, check the socials, check the Discord, and might be live for qualifying for Daytona as well. And then a week after that, we got the week 1 race at Daytona, so don't miss that. But thank you all for watching. We will see you next week.